Hi, in this video, I'm going to explain you guys how to search for degree programs available in Finland. So let's begin our video.
So what you have to do is that first you need to go to Google and type in study in Finland and press enter. Then what you need to do is that you need to skip both of these search results, and what you will see below is this one, this search result. You will click on it that says study info. This page will load in front of you. Now what you need to do is that you need to simply click on the search bar and click on the search button, and this page will load in front of you. These are the study programs, and if you notice on their side you will see these filter search results, which will help you filter out the specific degree program you're looking for. So I'll start explaining you from the bottom of the page, so we'll move downwards. Okay, so the first thing that we really need to know is when our studies are going to start. If you're starting next year, you can go for either spring 2024, or if you need to start a bit late, you can go for autumn 2024. So it really depends upon your comfort and how and when you need to start your studies. Then above that we have the duration of education. Now this one is important because if you're planning to move to Finland, of course you're going to require a study permit or a residence permit. Now residence permit is only given to you or issued to you in a case when you have your education of at least 1 year or more than 1 year. The minimum duration is of 1 year. So when searching for a degree program, what you'll do here is that you're gonna slide this button to at least a year. So what it will do, yeah. So what it will do is that it will filter out the programs that have a duration of at least of 1 year to 6 years. Then above that we have the form of instruction. Uh, the form of instruction is also quite important. Uh, the contact teacher one in your case would be important because residence permit is only issued if you have contact teaching. If you select distance teaching or you select an institute that offers distance teaching, you won't be able to get a residence permit. So if you are planning to move to Finland, or if you are willing to get a residence permit, your mode of instruction or your form of instruction should be contact teaching. Then above that we have uh, different fields of studies. You can select that. You can either select business administration and law, you can either select natural sciences. It's totally up to your interest. Then above that we have the admissions procedure, how a university or an institute um, conducts their exam or what's their criteria for selecting. Some have the open university route, some have competition performance tests, some select students based upon exam scores. This depends on the institute how they're going to select their students. Then above that we have the types of applications. Now, there are many types of applications here, but since we are focusing on the applications that will help you get a residence permit, we're going to focus on these two, the joint application and the separate application. So, what is joint application? Joint application is basically a single application in which you can apply to a max of 6 programs. And if there's some sort of entrance exam, uh, your score will decide which program you will go to. You can either prioritize your program or degree program as well. But the separate application, it is only single application that you can fill out independently, and this can be different for different institutes as well. Then what we have next is the training for the needs of working life and continuing education. Uh, this won't be useful for you. This is for the locals who are here. This is for the labor market, so we're gonna skip this. Uh, this one will help you filter. This one is gonna help you to filter out the applications that are ongoing that still have a deadline left. So when you're searching for the applications, you can turn this filter on, and it will only show you the application that have deadlines left. Then above that, we have the prior education. You're gonna select your educational background to which you have that you have achieved in the past in your country. If you've studied bachelor's in your country, then you will select bachelor's. But if you have managed to achieve a higher secondary school certificate, then you will choose that as your prior education. Then we have the location. Now, location is somewhat important to, first of all, the location of your institute, but you have to consider other factors as well, such as the availability of the part time jobs. So, in my opinion, Helsinki region, the southwest Finland, and the Tampere region. These regions, you have a likely high chance that you're gonna get a part-time job there. So I would suggest these three regions to consider. Then we have the teaching time. This again depends upon uh, you, how you will manage your time there, and since you have to work too, so it depends. Either you want daytime teaching or evening teaching. It depends upon you. Then the language of instruction. If your mode of instruction should be in English, you should select English. But if you're interested in the Finnish language of instruction, you can go for Finnish. If any Finn is watching that, sure, you can go ahead for Finnish. Then we have the type of degree programs. These are the University of Applied Sciences Higher Education and the US bachelor degrees. So you can select the type of degree program you are trying to pursue. It can either be a vocational program, it can either be a bachelor's or a master's degree. And also, you can switch between these two options as well. These are the degree programs uh, that are being displayed below. And if I click on the non-degree studies, it will show you the non-degree programs as well. So one more important point that I would like to state at the end of the video is that there no issue of age limit. Uh, no matter how old you are, you can still apply to the Institute of Finland. There's no such age limit here, and no previous qualification is required. If you are willing to take an admission in any university, you can take their entrance exam if there's any entrance exam, or you can um, see their criteria and you can take admission there. So there's no such thing as an age limit here in Finland. And lastly, I would like to tell you guys this important point as well, that bachelor's programs don't generally require any sort of English proficiency tests. Uh, and when we talk about the vocational degree programs, it depends upon the degree program. But for the master's program, generally the English proficiency exams are required. They are a requirement there. So Of course, you can, when you're searching for a particular degree, you can check out the specific criteria that degree has. So in my next video, I'm going to be explaining how you can search for a bachelor's program, a vocational program, and a master's program. Thank you.